All right, here we go. It is another wonderful morning. It is my Friday because I take every Friday off in October, so I got a busy one this weekend. It's wild because I'm taking every Friday off, but I don't think I have a single weekend where I don't have something going on, which is a bit upsetting. I need to. I think I have one weekend where I don't have something going on. I think it's next weekend, and I need to cherish that. And then get ready for all the stuff to hit the fan the weekends thereafter. This weekend I've got, so tomorrow, which is Friday, I've got a concert going on. I'm gonna go see Kaleo. I've thought all these years that it was pronounced Kaleo, but I saw some video with the band, and the lead singer is like, "I'm such and such and so with Kaleo," and I was like, "Oh, it's Kaleo. It's not Kaleo. That's interesting." But so yeah, we're gonna go see them Friday, and then I'm gonna go. There's some all-you-can-eat wing event going on Saturday, and then I'm having a buddy over Saturday, and then Sunday will probably be a free day to kind of do whatever, and then go back to work, and then the following week I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off with nothing pressing going on, and then the following week I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, but I have a concert that we're going to on Saturday, and then the week after that I'm hanging out with a friend on Friday, family on Saturday, and I went ahead and took Sunday and Monday off as well. Well, I mean, I always have Sunday off, but I took Monday off as well, so, because I kind of had a feeling, I was like, I'm going to want to have a little more time than this, because I've got so much stuff going on, and like even that free weekend, like there might be like an event going on that I might be at, and so that would then prevent me from being able to have the completely free weekend that I wanted to have. But because the hope was to get some more video content knocked out. The new episode of the Amazing Digital Circus drops on tomorrow Friday, yeah, and I want to jump on the hype wagon that is that show. It's 346 million views, so it only makes sense to try and make some conversation around it, and then, like I said, hopefully be able to funnel people into my content from there. And so we'll see what happens. This is definitely going to be a busy month for me, but busy in a good way. I was talking to my marketing person, and he was talking about a lot of kind of boots on the ground, getting yourself out there, and I need to work on that, because like marketing from home, which is essentially what I've been doing, hasn't been helping me all that much. It really leans on people caring more about the content than about the person, which to a degree, like, people should care about the content. They should see the content and be like, wow, that's really funny, or wow, that's really that, or that's really this, and they should want it because of that. But to the same end, like, if you get people caring about you as an individual, then they're more likely to invest in your content. People are more attached to content if they know something about the creator, or if there's something real special about the content. Because in this day and age, there's so much content out there that sticking out from the crowd is very difficult. You have to find your own kind of way to do it. And if you have a solid product and your fans can be like, oh, I know that guy, I work with him, or I went to school with him, or I beat him up in the hallway. That's a bad example, but at any rate, people are more apt to watch that because they have a connection to it. And so getting out, being more social. Another piece of like tough advice that I have learned now is maybe a bit truthful. I watched a lot of videos with, oh gosh, what is his name? It was Steve Harvey. It was an unexpected, like, inspirational video by Steve Harvey, of all people. And he was talking about how you gotta kind of let people go. And he's like, the friends in your life or the family in your life who are holding you back, even if they're not doing so maliciously, you've got to let them go, because you're not gonna succeed so long as they're keeping you where you are. And he's like, the example I like to use is like when you watch a rocket go into space and it blows off the first layer of stuff that it needs, and it's like, yeah, I needed you to get me this far, but now I'm done with you. And then it keeps going, and then it blows off the second layer, and it's like, yeah, I needed you to get me this far, but now I'm done with you. And it's a fine line, because obviously you don't want to just blindly blow off your friends and just be like, yeah, I needed you to get my name spread out about this, but now I'm done with you. That's a pretty cutthroat way to be. But if your friends aren't directly adhering to the progress that you make, then perhaps it is important to lessen your exposure to them. I spend, as far as friends are concerned, I spend most of my time with people on Xbox anymore. And Xbox is a slippery slope, because I spend all this time with them and playing games and stuff, and I call it losing hours. They're not lost hours. Like, I do think there is some importance to being social, and like I combine my Xbox time and my social time into one. And realistically speaking, I only really want to have like an hour of that every night. But with the right friend or playing the right game, that can very quickly escalate. And so then the idea is, okay, at what point in time do I sever the ties and be like, look guys, like, I need to focus on me and focus on succeeding in this goal that I've set forth for myself. And the adage that I hear frequently is like, a good friend would understand and be like, I totally get it. You're focusing on the stuff that you're wanting to succeed at. Go knock them out of the park. I'm still in your corner. While the crappy, hold you back, kind of selfish friend would be like, well, that's lame. I'm just not gonna ever associate with you if you're not gonna spend time with me. And it is a bit of a double-edged sword, as it's very difficult to be friends with someone if they're never around. And like, yes, true friendships don't need the constant check-ins or the constant hangouts or anything, but like, if you never talk, then you will grow distant. That's just the nature of how relationships work. And so it's a tough balance. Right now I don't have anything on Xbox video game wise to keep me on Xbox, and so I've been trying to capitalize on that and really use my time to do other things. But with that being said, every now and again I want to take a break and I want to spend some time with people, and then we just spend hours together talking about nothing and not really doing something. And it's a weird kind of thing. So it's like if I spent more time in the local scene trying to get out and be part of the local market, I might succeed more in terms of marketing, but I might not do any better in terms of making friends. Maybe I would make more friends in like the personal world doing that than I would if I just continued down my current path. I don't know. There's no guaranteed right way, but I certainly would wish that I could gain some sort of audience. And it seems really bizarre to me because I see these other people posting animations that have less a following than Compression Man does even. And Compression Man's only got like 93 followers. Has less a following than Compression Man, and they're just killing it on these videos. Like this one person posted a video, RSVP. They have 43 subscribers. Oh, within the first 3 days, that thing got like well over 1,000 views. And now maybe they were doing an ad campaign, because that's what I did with Compression Man, is I ran ads on Compression Man, and it cranked it all the way up to 5,000, 10,000 views, but it absolutely sunk my retention, which is annoying now because like episode 3 prior to my ad campaign had an insane retention score, and then I ran the ads on it, and it is just completely, it has the worst retention of any of my videos now. And like all of my videos have pretty rotten retentions at the end of the day, and that is what YouTube wants. YouTube wants a high amount of views that are all retaining the video for a long period of time. And I would wonder, like, The Amazing Digital Circus has a 346 million view count. That is insane. I wonder what their retention looks like. Do they have 50% retention? Do they have 20% retention? Like, how much retention are they honestly seeing in The Amazing Digital Circus? I don't know. But it's certainly interesting to try and figure out. And hopefully things kind of come together and we can kind of make something happen. I'm just trying my darndest to do something great. And I do think Compression Man is good entertainment. It's just, how do you get people hooked on it? I think the other nice thing about niche and independent animation on YouTube is that no creator can create an abundance of content. And so if you are someone who watches independent animation on YouTube, you're almost in a constant state of looking for something to watch, because you've found a niche where there's more viewers than there is content. And that's what, like, since I have been more serious about getting around in the niche, I have been commenting on videos and just watching anything and everything independent animation that I can, and trying to get Compression Man out in people's comment sections and all that fun stuff. And so with that being said, Um, I have seen a decent amount of content, but even I am at this point running into a kind of brick wall where there's no content. I've watched all the major ones that people have talked about because there's like several major series, and that's the other thing is they're almost all limited releases. I haven't watched it yet, but Murder Drones is one that a lot of people talk about. And they talk about how great of a show it is, but it's over. And it maybe, I think, had like 9 episodes, 8 or 9 episodes, I don't know. But 8 or 9 20-minute episodes is like the length of a single movie. You can watch that very easily in one sitting and then try and find something else to watch. And so if I can be one of the few creators out there who's pumping out content, even if they're watching my stuff in between the stuff that they're more interested in, they're still watching it. People will be on YouTube looking for their animation fix, and they can kind of look to me, and I will be that person for them. And hopefully I can just add to the different potential animations that someone can watch on YouTube. And I think that's a good market to be in, because most markets are oversaturated, and I don't think that independent animation on YouTube is oversaturated. There's a lot of content, and there's a lot of content out there that's far more popular than mine. But there's also enough of a drive spell that people are frequently looking for something to watch. And I have to hope that YouTube is recommending Compression Man for people to watch, but I don't think that has happened. The newest episode has stalled out at 195, and I think that's as much as it's going to get naturally. If I'm going to push it, I'm not going to advertise anymore on Google Ads. It hasn't proven to be an effective strategy, and I'm not convinced that I haven't gotten any like committed followers from Google Ads. I got one committed follower who found episode 4 through his recommended tab, and then I've got another committed follower, which is someone I just know personally in real life, and that's pretty much it. And it's kind of sad. And once like I've got 200 views naturally, I don't know how many of those. So I have 93 subscribers, so it's like, did all 93 of my subscribers pop in, and then I got some extra views on top of that, roughly 100 extra views? I don't know, but it would be nice to be able to finally stick out and have an audience and have people watching and caring about the content. But at any rate, I thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one.